welcome to For Honor, where I will train you myself. Nothing for the beginners in For Honor. This game is pretty simple. Looks good though, right? But it's not as easy as you think. Now, how do you lock on to people? You press L2. It's on the screen. You can see it, hold. That's how you lock on to people. Now, I'm going to talk to you as a person who doesn't play this game, who knows nothing about it. Just like every other character on the fighting game, they got a move list. Pretty simple. Everything has R1, R2 in it. And some characters have an extra move. This character, right here. Shoulder bash. I'll show you. Straightforward. The move and how to do it. Straightforward. And these are some of his combos. R1, R1, R2. R2, R2. Pretty simple concept, right? How do you block on this game? Is you hold the right joystick. With the right joystick, you move in the direction. You see, he's on the, well, I guess, his left. I have to be on my right to block it. You can move it any direction. So you can just hold in direction where they're swinging. And that's how you block on this game. Just holding the direction. Going to the left, holding the left. When I swing, going to the left, do it again. That right there is a parry. When they do it unblockable and you see it flashable like that, you gotta block in the direction again, and before it hits you, you have to press R2. Yeah, it sounds pretty complicated, and it is. It's gonna take a while for you to get used to it. But most people don't have to worry about that because they have a character that can dodge, so. But it's a good thing to know how to do whenever you get in a sticky situation on this game. Now, keep in mind what I told you. Simple combos in this game, right? Now you have an opponent like Orochi, right? Samurai. Now you want to use what you learn in the combat, right? No? See, even Orochi's telling you now. The boss is shaking his head. But, yeah. Now, watch what happens. Bot doesn't block. He pays the price for it. And they got live parry. You see that? And when you're fighting at a samurai character on this game, you see your combos that you practice or go in the move list to figure out? You throw all that out the trash can because you have to figure out what this character is going to do. See, try my R2. Can't use that combo. Let's try R2 combo then. Can't do it because we got to wait on him. This is what you got to deal with. You got to wait till he finishes. See, when he does that, you got to press square to get out of it. R1 combo doesn't work. So we gotta block. We have no choice but to block. Or wait till he finishes. See? Got an opening? Watch this. Useless. Straightforward. Alright. He can dodge it again. Alright, let's cancel. Got him. See? And this is one important fact in For Honor. Your move list, your kit, everything you have in your arsenal can be useless. So that means you have to cancel whatever you do just to counter what your opponent's doing. That's very important in this game. So that means whatever move list your character has, you gotta throw all that shit out the window because you gotta deal with this. Look at that, he can counter you, so then you gotta use something else. Cancel it, go in. Cancel it, be back on the defense. Cancel it, back on defense. Oh, can't let no combos rip, because he's still attacking. Yeah, if you have if you have bad anxiety, you will hate this game. Yeah, you gotta sit here and predict all this shit, block it, stop it, and try to do your combo at the same time. See, look at that. And I got him. Now, this might be easier for people who has more frames than me, but being a PS4 player and being in 30, this shit can get annoying. And depending on what character you have, you can either deal with it or you don't. You know, all this character has is a forward shove. I can cancel it and stop, but at the end of the day, it just goes forward. And you have armor on it, but you only get that if you charge it. And, you know, obviously, he's not going to stand still and let you do that. And essentially, that's what every character has nowadays, a dodge attack. So, it makes your move list that every character have essentially useless. Unless you have something to deal with the character you're fighting against, the character you have is useless and you have to block. And the game expects you to block all of it. And if you don't, you will die quick. But of course, seeing is better than showing, I guess. So I have some learning clips I guess I can show with Warden himself. Enjoy. Perfect. And we're going against a dodge specialist. See what the training bot can do. See what I mean? First thing he does is dodge. Now I gotta be on the defense. See? Every time you let it rip, they can use a dodge attack. And dodge it completely. So that makes it useless. So we gotta cancel it. Got no choice. Or you would die like that every time. Alright guys, let's see where canceling gets us. Hopefully it keeps us alive a little bit longer. Take advantage of my armor. Alright. He's still dodging. Cancel. See? He can dodge as many times as he wants to. That's what you're expected to block that every time. That's what the game expects you to do, or you're gonna take damage. See? Now we're in the last round. See, now we know what he's gonna do all the time. It doesn't help the fact that we have to block it and work with what we have. See? Dodge again. Bad read. See, most people wait till you throw an attack, then they dodge. It's very common. Let's see if I can bait him out. See, I gotta cancel, because he's gonna dodge. See? He was ready to dodge. And he did it again. Did it again. Oh. See, this game expects you to block everything. If you ain't blocking to the left, guess what? I would have died. See? Got me. And that's where this meta is right now. Like, you see, he doesn't have to block anything, because he can keep dodging me. He ain't got to worry about shit. Perfect. Now we're going against a Warlord. Now, mind you, the move list that you took your time to practice in the move list will also be useless against this character, because he has a move that lets you block everything. And there it is. Any combo you start when Warlord is doing that, he will block it. R1, R2, it doesn't matter. So you just gotta shove him, essentially, to open him up. And he's probably just gonna sit there and keep doing it. That's what most of them do. And see, and that's the problem in this game, really. Because why do I need to practice when I have a character that can block everything? Why practice when I have a character that can dodge everything, right? So what's the point of training mode, essentially? Just to learn your character? Because like the fundamentals in this game are like not even necessary anymore, to be honest. And you only can deal with certain characters unless you're using a certain character. See, he's gonna keep using that. See, and I can't touch him when he does that, because I'll die. That's instant death if I touch him. And he knows it. He knows what. There's nothing Warder can do about it. And if I shove him, he can dodge it. Or light me. And he got a buff recently, so he can light me on anything. But, you want to know the crazy part about this game? You have to turn your brain on and off to be good at this game. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's actually true. Now think about this. In order to be good at this game, you have to go to practice mode and learn every character's dodge direction, light direction, how fast it is, what direction it is. That's essentially how you be good at this game. That's how you learn how to block. Because when fighting a character that can dodge everything, you have to know the direction, or else you're gonna get hit. If you spam lights, you have to know how fast that direction is going, and you have to be able to block or light parry it. Or hope for the best. But if you have a dodge character, you don't have to worry about that. As soon as they start mashing, you can dodge everything. And you see which one's kind of leaning you? Like, should I read or should I just dodge everything? Should I try to make a read and go through the headache, or could I get a character that can block everything? Easy choice, right? And that's essentially the problem. And when people pick a character that they can't get away with that shit in, they say, oh, he's trash. I can't block everything, because it essentially makes them turn their brain on. But they don't want to do that. They want to be able to mash and kill, dodge and kill. And then they buff a character, so now you gotta go excuse me. One take only. Back to practice mode and learn the new speed of the character. Like, oh, he can do this now, I have to learn that. Oh, he can dodge this way now, I have to learn that. Oh, he has a kick now, oh, I have to mentally put that in my head. And yeah, it's gotten out of control. Every character's broken now. So yeah, I just lost. But you know, don't mistake that for bitching. Because I've beaten characters that can do shit Warden wish he can do all the time. It's no problem for me. But is it difficult? Yeah. Hopefully I can get this go. First thing, go for a dodge. Cancel. Counter. It's not impossible, y'all. It's not impossible. It looks hard, and it is. It takes a lot of getting used to. You gotta fight your anxiety if you have any. And you gotta learn to cancel a lot. You can't let anything rip. So every combo you have, you gotta halfway do it. And then that last time, let it rip, because he thinks you're gonna cancel it again. And that's how you get him. Just gotta work at it in the ring. Well, the training area. I said the ring.
Round 2.
But the main thing is character knowledge, really. You need to learn every character's direction. That's the only way you're gonna know how to parry everything. Because if you don't know the direction, you're gonna eat it. And trust me, you can't just guess it. I've tried. You gotta know. I know it's going that way. He's gonna dodge again eventually. Oh, nope. Counter. Ate it. And please don't say Jesus' name in vain. It's not impossible, but I'm not gonna lie, you are gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle and you're gonna die a lot. And sometimes it's gonna take you longer to counter than you think, because you're still getting used to the game and every character. And look at this new character right here. You pay a certain amount of money, this character can be yours, and you can do all this. See, and I gotta be patient with this character because he's a counter attacker. Gotta wait for my moment. Hey, get his ass. Just gotta be patient, man. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The meta. There's not much to talk about, really. Alright, I'll just paint a picture instead, for people who don't know anything about this game. Now, imagine there's two groups. The people who practice at this game and know how to counter damn near everything, and the people who don't. Now, obviously, one's gonna lose more to the other, right? That's obvious. And one's gonna complain more than the other. Now, with the complaints only coming from one side, who do you think they're gonna listen to? So what do you think is gonna happen, right? They're gonna buff characters that they're claiming are trash and can't go against these skilled players. So they start making things faster. And yeah, you have to go back to the lab and practice at it again. But the skilled players are still beating the players who don't practice. So what happens? More complaints. Am I right? And what happens? More buffs. More characters. More dodge attacks. Oh, I can't get out of this attack. Oh, we'll give you another. How much you want to spend? And that's essentially what this meta is right now. It's like, you know, skill versus the mash and dodge, which, no judgment here, because, you know, I play with all of them. I do go with all of them. But see, the problem is, when you keep buffing the characters that people complain about, imagine a skilled player getting their hands on a broken character. So now it makes me that much easier to beat a player who doesn't know what they're doing. And it's a forever loop. I guess a hell loop that this game is stuck in. And it'll never end. It will never end. And if you don't believe me or you need a visual look, go to the story mode and play one of the basic characters. Lawbringer, Orochi, Valkyrie Raider. And then come back to multiplayer and see how far they've come. That's all I need to say. But overall, this game is great, but the only bad thing
every time.
talking shit. But the only bad thing about this game is just that, imagine taking everything you learned from, you know, learning every character, you know, every dodge attack, but now you have to fight 4 characters at the same time. Just imagine that.
I beat Farah again, bruh. I beat her again. With the training bot, bruh.
4 characters at the same time, and they're all spamming attacks at you in all different directions. So this game expects you to block every direction they're attacking just to survive. That's crazy, right? You think oh, maybe I can swing and power through. It doesn't work like that. You have to block, or you pay the price. And they keep buffing every character you have to block. So, you know, it's like, well, it wasn't so bad. Well, now character's getting a little stronger. It's not so bad. It's getting a little harder. Damn, I can barely stay alive now. These characters getting crazy. That's where this game is headed. Sadly. And it really pains me because it's like characters like Lawbringer and Warden, who's been the same since the dawn of time, are like paying the price for it, man, because like it's getting harder to kill these new characters because they can do so much.
He's back.
Not impossible, obviously, but it is getting harder, and it's making people go to the dark side. It's like, why make reads when I can just dodge everything? But I got the Reed God right here showing his power. This man parry everything. See, you can't spam. See, a skilled player like you can't spam them. It doesn't work against them. They'll shut that shit down. And see, he's gonna be salty about it.
All I hear in my head on that smack. Smack.
And he's gonna go back and get his homie to jump him. That's essentially what this game is now. And most of them rage quit and they turn into bots. It's sad, but it's true, man. And we just have to deal with it. And you're gonna have to deal with it if you play this game. You're gonna have to learn how to jump. You're gonna learn how to survive jumpings. Basically, hypothetically joining a gang. You gotta get your ass whipped a bunch of times to learn how to survive it. Sadly. And they encourage it. The game developers encourage it. Ganking till you drop. They encourage ganking all the time. But it's team-based game, so that's what you gotta do. But it's annoying when it happens to you. It's very annoying. But yeah, as far as the community goes, it's separate just like, you know, the game itself. You got the people who don't practice and the people who do. the people who don't, when they fight you, obviously they can't beat you because they don't play the game like that. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna cheat or jump you. That's all you can do. And sadly, the game encourages it. Even the developers in the live stream encourages it. Like, mind blowing, right? Why would they encourage you to have to go through the headache of dodging, blocking, all of this? Imagine doing 2 of them at the same time. Imagine struggling with 1. Imagine taking on 4. But you're gonna have to when you play this. But you know, pick whoever you want. No judgment here. Find you a character. Go practice. And honestly, in my opinion, for playing this game as much as I have, I would suggest go to custom match and practice getting your ass whooped by 4 people and surviving it. Put them on easy, normal, and obviously you know the rest. Till you get good at it, or get used to it at least. You know, baby steps. And go from there. And good luck. And I hope you find some type of fun in this game. I know I did. Everyone does. And enjoy the rest of these clips. My service to the Lawbringers are done. In this fucking game. But good luck though. If you're interested in playing this.
Born to lose. Serve the strong.